We don't have video.
Okay.
We don't have you on video.
Welcome. Thank you. Hi,
I'm trying
Brian.
to put your picture
Hi.
back.
How are you?
So
Sunshine.
I'm not sure where we are. I have, you're hearing me.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a second appearance, which I'm trying to delete. And I don't know.
Hi, Peter. Nice to see you.
The thing I want to talk about is what happens once you consciously are aware of your immortality. You are immortal, period. But your physical body dies, and you may consciously treat that as death, but it isn't. It's just lack of your conscious ability to realize you're immortal. So that's what we want to talk about. Now we run on the lunar calendar. And so the lunar calendar is about 29 and a half days. Your immortality can change during 1/4 of that. So, depending on the exact position of the moon, you can change during the full moon. And you can change 3 days before, 1 day during, and 3 days after. That's a total of 7 days. Sometimes it's 9 days, and sometimes it's only 7. So it's important to realize that even if you are consciously balanced, and that balance is instant, you can only become conscious and young 7 to 9 days each month. Around the time of the full moon. So it's 3 to 4 days before. It's the day of the full moon, which this month is the 17th, Thursday the 17th, and 3 or 4 days after. So that's really it. It still boils down to the very first word was, I'm going to test
Awareness.
for exact. And what was the second?
No.
Hmm?
Friends.
No.
Balance.
No.
Awareness.
Experience.
Aware is the first. And then the second is instant
Instant
balance.
balance.
Instant balance. That's where we all fall down. We balance, but it isn't instant. And then the other two words are practice and
Experience.
what?
Experience.
Experience, exactly. Now, what happens because we're in physicality?
We age.
We age
We die.
and our physical body becomes old and then dies.
Illness.
But we have a magnificence.
Yes.
We experience.
And the balance really comes from our magnificence off planet and ourselves on planet.
Let me see if I got that right. Magnificence of what?
Off
Planet?
Planet.
Okay,
Planet.
okay. And our
It's the
consciousness
rest. Go ahead, Nuno.
and our consciousness on planet. Body on planet.
Well, our consciousness eventually is on both. And we become immortal. Consciously.
Right. And eventually body also.
Say that again.
And eventually our body also.
Yes.
Immortal.
When we become so we have instant balance and it's the full moon. It can happen.
So,
But
Peter, sorry.
what happens is we think we're ready for immortality and we're not. And depending on the situation, we can go on for years, and not realize that we have learned everything we're here to learn, and we balance on planet and all the other places. I mean, on planet is really one little thing that we are on, so can't see it. But the reality is, we're balanced to everything. And that's where you get tripped up. So, hey, Bonnie, how you doing?
Good.
The this it's not easy.
It's very exciting.
Not easy. And we can think we have everything, and we don't. And we don't tell ourselves that we don't. We go and we have more experience. And that can go on for years. It can go on for decades. It can go on for lifetimes. Because
It's our
off planet, who cares? It's one little planet, Earth, versus everything in creation. So it's really simple to fool ourselves. Yeah. So with that, we have the full moon, peace. We haven't really talked about that. Now we have. So we can think we're ready. And that status can go on for, sorry, Alex, didn't mean to bore you.
No, it's like it's a lot to take on.
Yeah,
I needed oxygen.
right.
great
So,
subject.
but some of you are close to being ready. And that's what we're talking about. So you basically have the whole story now. You didn't before. And the whole story is huge.
Mm.
But you are close. And therefore, it's important to really understand the full moon portion. And once again, it's 3 days or 4 days before, it's 3 days or 4 days afterwards. It's the same for all of us. We all have a magnificence. We all now have the entire story.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you,
Well, you're
Peter.
welcome.
Thank you, Peter.
And congratulations.
Wow.
What's next?
Yeah.
Big wow.
Well,
So just to review a few things additional. Is organic better than non-organic? And the
Yeah.
answer is by far.
By far.
When you don't do organic, you are basically preventing yourself from conscious ascension.
mm,
Thank
So
you. That's good to
that
know.
is really important. Now,
It's a big detail.
hmm?
It's a huge detail.
Yes, it's a huge detail. Yes, again, when you go to Starbucks, you probably don't do organic. That's okay, but be sure you do organic when you can.
Mhm.
That's simple. Organic basically tastes much better. It's huge. But if you pollute yourself with non-organic, you won't even notice. So organic is really huge. If you have developed an approach to a sentence that you know is right, people like Andrew Mitchell and Alan Greenspan, they're convinced that they're immortal, but they don't know. They don't know what it takes. It takes 6 words. Awareness. Back in the beginning, we spent about 200 super cycles, super cycles, waiting for awareness to be strong enough. That's that's a lot of time.
Mhm.
So then we became aware and we knew things. And then we got something new. So we went from new, K-N-E-W, and added something new, N-E-W. That had to be balanced. And so that's what we learned to do. The balance was so important that we added an, a part that would eventually become on body. But that didn't come into play for a long time. So it was a placeholder. And then it was a reality. And since the balance was so important, we did manifested and on planet Earth. And the on planet Earth did two things. It experienced and eventually it practiced. And we ended up with five things: awareness, instant palate, magnificence, experience, and practice. That's it. Five things. And some of you are very close. Nah, not you're getting it. You're ready. Nah. But what don't you have? I don't know. It's different for every single one of us. You know, but have you asked? And how long are you conscious of that? How long have you experienced? How long have you practiced? I don't know. Because we're all different. That's the beauty. We are in a creation of all these planets, all these nebulas, and a system with five things. No, that's it. Five things. And one of them has two words: instant balance. And the other words are one word each: awareness. Is one of magnificence is one of life is so difficult here on planet Earth that our magnificence handles everything but the on planet part. Everything. Your magnificence is amazing. Now, we're literally going from over 1 million words described to five things. That's amazing.
Let's not just yet reduce the many of one websites to 5 words.
Right. Eh,
Let's leave the other words for a little long.
right.
Yes, but I understand.
You all had so much experience, so much practice. You're amazing, but you don't remember it in this life. But that doesn't mean you didn't do it. So it's 5 things, 6 words. Awareness, into balance. The fact that you have the entire universe. It's your magnificence. It's handling everything for you except on one.
Mm.
You can view it as, wow, it's really a lot. Well, living here in physicality is a lot. That's a way to understand it. Ways to get food are literally infinite. Being fooled with one thing and being right with everything else. One thing